And with this particular video, I want to expose how the Momo challenge reveals how social media is a gateway or a portal from hell for spiritual demons to thrive. I want to go in on this. Now, what is this Momo challenge that has come out? The Momo challenge is a challenge, a game. It's big in India, some other countries. It's hit America in some places. It's a game that basically, when you open the message or you interface with the game challenges an individual to do certain things, to participate in certain acts. And ultimately, the challenges increase to actually challenging the person to commit suicide, to kill themselves. And it threatens the individuals, the players. Well, if they don't fully participate in the game, it threatens that it's going to kill their family members. It threatens their family. So the individual, after getting hooked in, feels obliged to complete the game, which will ultimately end in their suicide. That's the Momo challenge. Now, even in the advent of all of this technology, people can't trace the IP address or the routing numbers and get to the origin of this game, or people who made this game. They can't find it to stop it or to convict or arrest people who has came up with this sick game. You would think, with all this technology and all this intelligence and cybersecurity, that they would be able to put an end to this. But they cannot. And the reason that is because the internet or social media opens up a portal and a gateway to hell to allow demons to come in. And I'm going to break that down. I think just the Momo challenge shows that. That virtual reality is a spiritual world that's in between the mental or the dream state or the astral realm and the physical realm. Let me just touch on that a little bit so I can just give you some ground on it, give you some foundation. Your consciousness creates your reality, but in order to create your reality, you must use your imagination. Think about what you want to create, what you want to manifest. And that is in the spiritual realm. That's in the astral realm where these ideas are coming up, where you're traveling and moving through the astral realm to come up with visions and ideas about what you want to do. And then as they begin to manifest, they manifest in the physical world. And they become physical experiences or material objects or circumstances in your life. But now with the internet, there is a new portal that is opened up that is neither really mental, spiritual, astral, or physical. It's a whole nother realm. It's an in-between realm where you can experience the spiritual realm through the virtual reality. So you think you just, on the internet and you're just on a computer. You don't know that you're actually tapped into a portal that's leading into an infinite realm. It's an open gateway that allows spiritual entities to communicate with physical entities and to even take over, to possess entities, to have parasitic relationships, to take over images, to take over personas and personalities. So someone gets online and they could easily become possessed. Their personhood can be taken over and utilized within the virtual realm for demonic purposes. That once they get on the computer, the computer now actually takes over them. It's like a ghost in the machine or automatic writing. They become a medium through the virtual reality where these demons that exist in this virtual realm take over entities as they interface within the social media reality. That's why you have so much trolling. Trolls, what the hell is a troll? See, Momo challenge is a troll, but it's literally trolling your ass to death. Trolling you to death. What is a troll? What the hell is that? A troll is a form of a demon. A demon that wants to take over, that wants to wreak havoc, that wants to torture you, that wants to attack you mentally, that wants to put you in a hellish state. So people get online and no one's actually trolling you. So you see these actual accounts, and there's no real person there. There's no real identity or no one that is saying, well, this is my account. It's a fake account. It's a troll. Well, what I'm telling you is that is a demon. Some of these trolls are entities that are housed within the virtual reality that's communicating with human beings through the virtual portal, and they're communicating ideas and wreaking havoc within the physical plane. These are demonic entities that want to cause depression and sadness and mayhem and self-hatred and chaos on the earth. But these trolls are disguising themselves as being living beings that are on the other side of the computer, but they're not on the other side of the computer. They're in between sides. They're inside of the portal, in the middle, mediums. So some of these trolls have got so advanced that they don't even need a human to possess to be the medium for. They don't have to use your actual internet online presence, or they don't have to use you actually being consciously or online. They don't need your participation. They just live solely within the cyber realm, and they dominate there. And it's all these troll accounts that you think that's people that's angry, that's people that's pushing these ideas, that there's people that, that's just trolling your page, but there's no people behind these accounts. They're just demons that's just thriving in the virtual reality. There's no one behind some of these accounts. It's complete demons that are active within the virtual world that is a portal or a gateway from hell where these demons can live. It's the perfect environment for these parasitic entities. Now you have other demons that actually use the human. The human gets online, they log into their account, but then they're no longer there. So all the negative shit they saying and how they are literally, the comments that they're making, how they're attacking people, they're taken over by the spiritual entities, the demonic entities within the virtual reality. It's not even them anymore. They're not even controlling the typewriter anymore, the keyboard. They're not even controlling the Android or the iPhone or the Mac or the Galaxy or whatever. They're not controlling it anymore. They have had an out-of-body experience, and now it is a parasite, a demonic presence or possession that's operating as them online. Because if you saw these people in real life, they wouldn't be confident or bold and boldly this negative. They would never be this negative or say some of the things that they said online. It is not a reflection of who they are. They are not there. Soon as they log in, the demonic parasite attaches itself to their profile, to their entity, to their energy, and even to them, and they become a medium. When their living life force connects with the virtual world, they become a medium for demonic spirits to operate in them, through them, and as them, and through the virtual world. I'm going in. So trolls are demons from the underworld that pose themselves as people who are commenting and who are active online. And they also have become so advanced, some of them, that they don't even need a medium or to possess another entity, and they just set up accounts within the virtual world that are not connected to anything. This Momo challenge is showing that, because they can't trace the Momo challenge back to anything or anyone. It's just operating within the online as a virus. So some of these demons have become scripts or viruses within the internet world, within the social media world. They have become scripts that are automatically operating. They have disguised themselves as scripts, and they have become algorithms that take over entities that get caught up in the frequency. I'm going in with this. So these demons now are talking to you, chatting with you, trolling you, attacking you, agitating you, coming with the ultimate negative, coming with total self-hatred, bringing negative and gloomy energy to the social media world. And you thinking that these are people. You think these are people acting other than themselves. You think these are keyboard gangsters. But they're not. When they get to the keyboard, they are no longer there. They would never say these things. They would never disrespect another human being in this manner. The type of disrespect we see now with the advent of social media and people commenting, we have never seen on this planet before. Because higher intelligent and extraterrestrial life forces felt like that they could interfere or intervene on human affairs through coming through the virtual portal or the virtual gateway of what you're calling the internet, what you're calling social media. They couldn't directly just come to you as a UFO. They couldn't just continue to abduct you. They couldn't continue to come in the form of human beings and then shapeshift in front of your eyes. They say, well, wow, we are now going to disguise ourselves through this portal that you're calling the internet, that you're calling social media. And now we will intervene on human affairs and in human events, and we will limit human progress. Because once human beings evolve spiritually and consciously, then we will dethrone them. We will take their position in higher realms. There will be a coup. There will be a coup in other dimensions. They know this, that we're coming for our ascended position, for our ascended estate. So they have to thwart our progress and keep us limited in chaos, in negative energy, divided. They have to capitalize off of our disagreement and disagreeability. We thought we was given technology to advance. Because they said, how do we get all this technology over the last 100 years? It was given to us by other entities, other life forces. But it wasn't given to us for our advancement. It was given to us for a distraction. And as a medium for them to enter into our reality and fuck with us. And cause chaos. And turn us against one another. So we cannot unite. So we cannot be in a blissful, harmonious, and peaceful vibration to be able to elevate the condition and the consciousness of this planet. See, we want to transform the frequency of this planet in its entirety, and certain entities do not want that to happen. What you're calling social media is a gateway and a portal. Y'all thinking that spirits is outside of your body and spirits is outside of you, and y'all watching these horror movies and you are limited to believe that, you know, spirits can only function in a ghost-like manner in the material world. You don't see that these spirits can actually manifest themselves in the virtual reality. How you think these spirits can operate, you are limited in your perception. You get online, you're feeling good that day, and then all of a sudden you're posting hatred. You're disagreeable. You're trolling somebody's page. That's not you. Something has taken over you, and that's what the virtual reality has allowed to happen. People are getting taken over at their phones, taken over in front of their laptops and computers and tablets. They're being taken over. Their profile is being hacked and hijacked by other entities and demonic spirits that want to create doom and gloom, that want to make the person on the other side of the computer, on the other side of the screen, of the chat box, of the comment box, feel negative emotions, negative feelings, feel isolated and distant and separated, confused. This is their object. This is their goal. That's not real human beings that's wreaking this havoc that you are now experiencing within your virtual reality. These are demons. So you have to be aware that when you get online, to be conscious and to be very clear in what you're doing, and you must be aware of the spiritual warfare that's happening within the cyber and virtual reality. That's a fact. We're not against each other in a way that we have perceived in social media, whether it be YouTube, debates, all this. We're not against each other. These are demons that are subsisting and sustaining themselves off the disagreeable energy. They're very parasitic, and they're wreaking havoc within our virtual reality. So when you see people on there, know that, hey, that ain't them. They would never, if you met them in person, they're so nice, they're so agreeable, you can get along, you can agree to disagree. But when you get online, these demonic possessions take over individuals and they become mediums for these evil spirits. You find yourself saying negative things and making negative comments on somebody's stuff, but you're really not that against them like that. But you just gotta say the most negative thing, and you feel so confident and so emboldened in being able to do it. Something has taken over your ass. You are under demonic possessions. You need to check that. You need to have an exorcist. We need to have a virtual cyber demonic exorcist. This is King Noble Black Supremacy signing out. Join my website at www.KingNobleblacksupremacy.com.